Benin has lifted its suspension of imported goods transiting to Niger through the port of Cotonou. The decision comes after 5 months of regional sanctions on the country. But Niger has said it would not use the Benin port until the West African ECOWAS bloc lifts all sanctions. Authorities have asked its business people to continue using ports and corridors that have served the country since the July coup. Muturi Kaibere reports.
The port of Cotonou is now open for imported goods into Niger, but the closure of the Nigerian border with Benin remains, a move which business people in Niger say is pointless and will risk their losing customers to the Lomé port in Togo.
Things will no longer be the same. The port of Cotonou had exclusive rights to our goods, but we will now be granting that exclusivity to Togo. Currently, our goods are being held unlawfully at the port of Cotonou, with some of them getting rotten or spoiled. What should we do with these goods? They should be discarded.
Analysts say Benin is losing a major customer in Niger because of sanctions, with Ghanaian, Nigerian and Algerian ports seen as suitable alternatives. Nigerian goods represent 80% of the transit volume at the port of Cotonou and also serves Mali and Burkina Faso, which are part of the newly formed alliance of Sahel states. There are fears that these countries may follow Niger's lead of working with other ports.
Niger and Benin are losing a lot in this affair. You know, there are no less than 2,000 trucks and their drivers on the Cotonou-Malanville axis. While driving, all drivers and their assistants purchase food and items for their families in Niger. They also buy fuel during their journey and stay in hotels Beninese overnight. Some of their trucks can hold as much as 1,000 liters of fuel. This represents a significant financial loss for Benin.
I hope that the situation will improve quickly because the Nigerian population is also suffering. As a port community, we have close relationships with Nigerian importers, and it is important to maintain these partnerships. Our goal is to ensure that their lives are as comfortable as possible. I am confident that policymakers will make the necessary decisions to address this issue promptly.
Niger has no maritime access and currently exports its crude oil through Cotonou's port terminal. Many analysts believe that this phase of economic cooperation will force both countries to enter into negotiations. Muturi Kaibere, CGTN.